How much XRP do you need if you want to retire in about 10 years? That's what we're going to be looking at here today. If you don't mind, hit subscribe underneath the video, turn on the bell notification, and I have to give you some assumptions in today's video. I have to give you some disclaimers as well. So stay through the entire video. Don't just skip ahead to the math part. Stay through to get some of the news on XRP and some things that I have to get off my chest as well. And if you want, you can send me XRP underneath the video. If you don't want, that's totally fine. But I will add my XRP address in case you do want to send it. Now, I don't hold any XRP right now, but I am considering adding a position. So if you want to be the first one to ever give me XRP, there's that XRP wallet address. Altcoin Daily just posted, rumor is Ripple SEC case ends this month. You could be getting this because Bradley Garlinghouse has hinted that a court case resolution could come very soon. This is after they were forced to release the William Hinman materials, basically why the SEC has previously said that Ethereum wasn't a security. So a lot of people think that this could be cleared up very soon and that they could win over their case. Now, XRP's price has been pretty much kept under previous all-time highs for a very long time. You can see the previous all-time high was back in January of 2018. The last market cycle, we only went up to $1.76, just under $2. And since then, we've been pretty much sitting under 50 cents, but we are starting to gain some momentum. Some people think that we can move up a lot more. Part of this is because of what's happening with XRP. We have actually covered a lot on the channel here. They are gaining some momentum. They have been making some big partnerships. Ripple has been working with Tranglo, who has teamed up with the UAE. They're also working with Hong Kong to help pilot a CBDC solution. And UAE and Hong Kong are now partnering together. So it seems like XRP is really at some of the most important crossroads happening in crypto right now. Some of the places innovating the most and accepting crypto the most into their economy are choosing to use Ripple and choosing to use XRP. Now, some people are extremely bullish. I think there are two things we have to be careful of. Some people are extremely bullish just because of the price action, and they say something like, hey, we could move 504x up because that's what happened last cycle. And you see that a lot on YouTube where people say, hey, XRP could 500x or 1000x or move up to $10,000 per XRP. But you have to be careful. Just because it happened in previous cycles does not mean that that's necessarily going to happen right now. The market cap is much higher than it was in the past. So that's one thing you have to be careful of. And then some other people are just saying that XRP could go up to $10,000 basically because they want to give you hopium. They want to give you hope that if you put $100 in it now, that it could be worth $1 million in 7 years. That's very unlikely. I'm just going to say that off the bat. I'm not trying to hate on XRP, but some people just want you to click on their post. They want you to share it. They are just trying to get, they're just shilling to get more viewers. And I'm not trying to do that here today. I want to give you a realistic price expectation and how much you would need to retire. Now, with that being said, like I said, I don't actually hold XRP right now. I'm looking at adding a position. If you want to be the first person to give me XRP, I have a link to my wallet address underneath the video, but I am looking at adding a position because I do think that they are making some big partnerships, but there are a few things that I don't like. First of all, let me just say, I don't like the fact that they are diluting a lot. They're adding a lot of coins in circulation. Now, there is a max number. The max supply is around 100 billion. They're at 52 billion right now, but that means that there's still a lot of dilution compared to something like Bitcoin, which is just at a few percent, or Ethereum, which is actually deflationary right now. That can have a big impact on the price over a set period of time. Now, with that being said, if there are more buyers than sellers, then we can still move up in price. Now, let's break down a couple different scenarios. First of all, if XRP gets up to $1, right, $1, and they're fully diluted by 2033, so 10 years from now, that means that the fully diluted market cap would be about 100 billion. That's a lot. Let me just say that right off the bat. We're around a 50 billion fully diluted market cap right now, but the price would have to double and the circulating supply could double as well. So you need a lot more buyers, but I think that's realistic, right? If XRP continues to be one of the top cryptos, over this bull run and over the next bull run and over the next bull run, we could see it at $1. I mean, that's only a 2x from here. That's less than we got in the previous cycle. So I think that's very possible. I think that that's actually a pretty good chance that XRP will be over $1. Now, for a lot of people, that's super bearish. The other scenario is we could be over $3, right? Basically getting to the previous all-time high. Now, I'm not telling you what XRP is going to do, but I'm going to tell you how much you need depending on different price levels. And you can gauge how you want to, how much you want to invest, or you can gauge how many tokens you need based on your own price targets. So with that being said, I also think it's important to diversify too. So I'm not saying to go all in XRP by any means. I think it makes sense to have a little bit with other cryptos and then have other assets besides crypto as well. But if we get up to $3 XRP price, basically the previous all-time high, that's a 6x from here. That would give it a fully diluted market cap of 300 billion, which I think is possible as well, honestly. When we think about how big Bitcoin is, Bitcoin hit 1 trillion in the last market cycle, well over a trillion actually. The whole crypto market cap was around $3 trillion. So XRP being a tenth of the previous all-time high market cap for crypto, if crypto goes up to, let's say, even just 6 or 7 trillion in the next cycle, and then the cycle after that around 2028, it goes up to 14 and then up to 20, right? That would be a pretty small portion of the overall market. I think that could make sense. I mean, the whole crypto market could go up 20x. Can XRP go up 6? Yeah, I think so. I think that's definitely possible. Now, from there, some people think XRP is going to go up to $10. That would be around a $1 trillion fully diluted market cap. It's possible. I think it's less likely than this $3 if they're going to keep on diluting people. But if they get some big partnerships with banks, if they actually are being used, which they do have some big partnerships with banks now, that's possible as well. And then you get into these more bullish scenarios, $25, $50. They are working on CBDCs with nations. If nations can start to use them, if they hold some XRP, that's definitely possible. I'd say that's not very probable right now, though. Now, if you want to hate on me in the comments. Let me know if I'm wrong here. But that would be about a 100x, which I think is a very bullish scenario. Now, I think there are a couple different assumptions that you have to play around with, depending on when you want to retire, right? That's what this video is about. How much do you need to retire? Well, first of all, it depends on when you're looking at retiring. So in this scenario, you could be looking at retiring in 30 years, 35 years. Something called coasting fire. Basically, you want enough money so that way by 2033, or you want enough XRP so that way by 2033, you never have to invest more into crypto or into anything else. And then you can kind of just wait for it to appreciate enough that you can retire. So in this scenario, we're expecting basically that it's going to go up to, in this example, $1 by 2033. And then it's going to compound at 8% for 25 years after. So in that case, you need about 364,000 XRP to retire. Now that's not a very bullish scenario, but as you move down, you can see, okay, maybe if XRP only gets to about $10, about 20x from here, you only need about 36,000 XRP. And that, keep in mind, you'd have 10 years to get to that point. And then from there, you could just wait 25 years to hit retirement. Now, some people want to retire sooner. They want to basically be retired by 2033, 10 years. If we get up to $3, let's say, on XRP, and you want to cover about $50,000 of annual expenses, well, you need about 416,000 XRP. Now, this is assuming a 4% safe withdrawal rate, which basically means you need about 25x your annual expenses of $50,000. So that'd be about $1.2 million in XRP to retire. So at $3, you need 416,000 XRP. Now, at that point, we can move down the line. If you're more bullish, right, you need $1.25 million no matter what in this scenario if you want that 4% safe withdrawal rate. So if we get to $50, you only need about 25,000 XRP. Now, we'll go through how much this will cost now, and we'll go through a scenario where maybe you don't need quite this much XRP if you want to get more aggressive. But you can see as you move along, you can go into traditional FIRE. Maybe you want to spend $100,000 a year. And for anyone wondering, FIRE is just financial independence, retire early. So maybe you want $100,000 a year. Or maybe you want Fat FIRE, which is spending a lot more, $250,000. or something I call filthy rich fire, which is $1 million. You want to be able to spend $1 million. Well, obviously, if you want to spend more, you're going to need more XRP, or you're going to need more of an asset. So in these scenarios, you're going to have a significant amount more. Filthy rich fire, if XRP 20x's, you'd still need about 2.5 million XRP, even if we do a 20x from here, because you're trying to spend $1 million a year. That's a huge amount. Now, I realize that that's still a lot. I'm not saying that retiring is going to be easy. Even on an asset that goes up 20x, you still need a decent amount of it if you want to spend tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. Now, you can move into this scenario where you get a little bit more aggressive. Maybe you want to spend, instead of the 4% withdrawal rate, maybe you want to do 5% safe withdrawal rate. Maybe you think the XRP is going to move up more throughout your retirement and continue to appreciate. Well, in that case, you need a little bit less. So instead of needing 121,000 in Coasting Fire at a $3 price per XRP, you need about 100,000. So you need significantly less. You can look at all of them here. If you want to pause, you can look versus the previous example. You would need less, but you still need a significant amount. Now, let's take a look at how much this would actually cost here today. So if you thought XRP was going to go up to $10 and you want to just lean fire, which is, again, just paying for some expenses, being real lean with your retirement, paying for your house, your utilities, food, but not getting very extravagant. You need about $62,500 here today because, again, you'd expect about a 20x and you need about 1.25 million in lean fire. So that would make sense. In traditional fire, if you want to spend $100,000, you need about 125,000 XRP. And then in the more aggressive example where you're going to do a 5% safe withdrawal rate, you need about 20% or 25% less XRP. So if you're doing traditional fire and you think XRP is going to hit $10, well, you need about 100,000 XRP versus 125,000. Now, again, I'm not trying to tell you what I think the price of XRP is going to be. I have no idea, and I don't really care to try to make a guess. I think if you're buying XRP, you want to think about it as part of a diversified portfolio because there is a chance that they could lose that 𝗚cie case. I don't think that's very likely at this point. It seems like it's going in their favor, but that could happen. Also, if they continue to dilute or if they lose partnerships or something else, the price could fall down, or if there's just someone selling. So I'm not telling you to go out and buy it. I'm not telling you that I think it's going to hit a certain price level. I'm just saying what I think could be possible, and if I had to put a number on it, which I don't, but if I had to put a number on it, I'd expect it between $1 and $5. I know that that's a broad range, but there's a lot of things that can happen over the next 10 years. Now, again, if you want to support me in buying some of my first XRP tokens, I'll leave my XRP address underneath the video. Again, thank you so much for watching, and let me know your thoughts on XRP underneath the video. See you in the next one. Bye.